I went with a number of people, some of them from here, on a hunting trip a few years ago. And we went up to a place called Pink Mountain. And I had this weird experience. I was in a bush, like a ground blind, as we call it, just above a game trail. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw movement, thinking, okay, perhaps elk, etc. But no, out walks this grizzly sow. And then following her, 2 adult cubs. And your heart starts to pitter-patter, and you get a little stressed out. And instinctually, I slowly reached for my rifle. She spotted me. That little bit of movement, and she saw me, and she turned right towards me. And the cubs both, and I thought, oh, I'm in it. But no. For half a second, they spotted me, and then they ran the other way, thankfully. You know, both that sow and I acted instinctually. Now think about that. We are in a situation globally that we have never experienced before. None of us have ever experienced anything like this. The entire globe is reacting to a pandemic that is unparalleled. If you're like me, you've probably given that a great deal of thought, energy, prayer. But let me ask you something. Instinctually, where do you turn? As followers of Christ, as people who know the Lord, as children of God, where do you turn? What do you do instinctually, almost without thinking? Where do you go? As this situation has progressed, where have your thoughts gone? What actions or reactions have you taken? Now, to complete the analogy, what weapon have you reached for? Because I believe we need to reach for this weapon. Whether it be in the form of a phone, an iPad, your computer, a book, whatever. The Word of God is living and active and ready for us to receive from. As this situation has progressed, that's where we should go. God, by His grace, has been preparing His followers automatically, instinctually, to seek Him. Whether we realize that or not, God, by His Spirit, has been ministering to us, has been preparing us, has engaged with us so that during a time of crisis, we know where to go. We know what to do. We know where to turn, and it's to the Word of God and to Him.